E36 day, boys. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now today, as you can see, we've got the E36 in the shed, and let me show you what I've got for it. No, we're not fixing something, we're actually doing a modification, if you like. So here on my makeshift table, I bought myself a rear and front strut bar. These are born to drift strut bars. They're all nicely welded, all painted up, nice and solid, made out of metal as you'd hope. So we've got some nice pieces here. We'll look at them more when we get them into the engine bay and where they need to be. But as you can see, we've got the E36 all ready. Now if you don't know what a strut bar is or what a strut brace is intended for, let me explain to you quickly. So obviously here in your engine bay we have two towers, and basically what a strut brace does is connect your two strut towers together. Now you may be asking yourself, why would you want that? Well, the reason being is basically when you hit a bump, all that bump's energy is absorbed through your shock tower, singular shock tower. And then what happens on these old BMWs is that the shock towers are actually made out of a really thin metal, and they tend to warp over time. And then you have to, obviously then your shock tower's bent or warped or whatever you want to call it. So having a strut brace ties the two together, so when you hit bumps it absorbs it over an even field, so your shock towers don't bump, and it obviously stiffens up the chassis a little bit. So we've got a front one to go in here, obviously connects with your 3 top mount bolts, which you'll see in a minute. And then over to the rear, that tyre shine, boy. In the rear, obviously I've still got full interior, so I'm not going to take these side pieces out, but I've just got access to our strut tower here in the back. And then what I'm planning on doing is making a bit of a cut here, so then we can just slot our strut bar through. Hopefully it clears the battery. I don't really want to move that. And then she'll be installed. So I'm not going to gut the interior out just for the rear. Don't like it. The only time I justify it is if you've got a full cage and you're not daily in the car. But yeah, let's stop jabbering, get you guys set up so we can get these installed. Should be super easy, I'm hoping. Touch wood. So like I said, we're starting with the first one. What we want to do firstly is on your strut brace is to undo these so we can move each end, loosen off and clean our top mount and where we can mount it. It's just a 13mm for these. Take them out. Be careful when you're ordering these if you want to do this yourself, because they do different types. This is a 6-cylinder one, obviously because I have a 6-cylinder engine. They do a 4-cylinder one, and then I think they say if you have a different 6-cylinder in it, you might have to use the 4-cylinder one. I don't know, just do some research before you buy them and get some touch-up paint on this because it's starting to flake a little bit. You need to get the orientation right on the bolts. There. And on this side, oh, nice. It's nice and flush. So my shock towers seem to be okay. I've seen some people try and do this, and they've struggled because their shock towers are warped and they've had to overlise the holes to get it to fit. Luckily mine just bolted straight in. That are on the strut brace itself. Always tight from the nut. Right, nice and tight. Front one done. Tight in there, and then now our two shock towers are connected. As easy as that. Obviously, if yours are warped, you might have to have a bit more finicking. Like you have to make these holes a bit bigger so you can slot in. But that is good. She ain't going anywhere. I think a little CGR build sticker needs to be added. What do you think? So you saw how easy it is to do that. That clip was 6 minutes long. 6 minutes to install strut bar. So, and they're not that expensive. I think I paid £80 for the front one and £56 for the rear one. Obviously that may differ because the rear one is a specially made one for a compact. They're slightly different for the width, slightly different in a coupe or a saloon. But again, I don't think it's that much more expensive, maybe 65. So, front one's done. As you can see, I'll show you quick. Just to refresh your memory. Switching to the GoPro. Oh, it looks smart, I'm not gonna lie. So we've got no clearance issues, it goes right over the top, no problem. You can see, you can move the whole car with that. So I'm hoping that will, well, I don't know if you can feel the effects of a strut bar. This is my first ever strut bar actually. Never had one before. So I thought the compact was worthy of a strut brace. And I've never had a rear one either, so interesting. But it's super easy to install, as you saw. I know I need to do something to do with this. I might try and get some cable ties in a minute. It's just sucking in hot air. I did cut one of this bracket that was on here. Every time I do anything here, there's a stud that sticks off of it, and I always catch my arm on it. I know this isn't best, but I didn't want to go too deep to cut into this. But I'll file this down, paint it, and then we'll, when we I don't know, when we're cleaning, I'll cut this some more and pretty it up. Because I was nearly cutting into the washer bottle, so I don't want to do that. But I don't want to take it out today, so I'll finish fiddling around with that in a minute. But the engine bay is all dusty, it needs a clean. I need to sort out something to do with this, the jumper harness for the battery, because it's just loose and it's just shoved on there and I don't like it. I want to get the cowling and stuff for the radiator. I need to sort out this bit of wiring for the headlights this side. I didn't realise it routed in between the, oh, there's the bracket that I cut off, so that sat on there. As you can see, that stud, I always used to just catch myself on it and it used to piss me off, so I just ground that off. Again, down here, I just need to sort all the wiring out, sort this line out. I'm just going to cut it as far as I can because there's no fluid going to the back anymore. But yeah, everything's all good. Like I said, I want to get some of the cowling and stuff to finish this up, and I want to get my M Sport bumper done. I haven't bought it yet. I need to get one painted. But yeah, engine bay's coming along. I've checked everything. There's no leaks because I forgot in the last video, I did forget a few things. So I also done the oil filter housing gasket, and I bought a brand new OE boot straight from BMW, which deletes the traction control valve that's still here. This boot deletes it. And then I also, don't know if you can see in there, this hose here, I bought a new one and the bung that goes in the bottom of this boot, and that's all brand new because mine was all sliced and had a steel column shoved in it, which was not the right way. You get a proper connector in there. So that's all done. I forgot to mention that in the last video. I think, trying to think about it, I replaced all of the crush washers on the Vanos line, and the steering rack. The steering rack's got no leaks at the moment, which is amazing. It's all dry. I didn't replace the serpentine belt, so I need to do that, and I need to replace one of the little idler pulley that's down there because it's pretty shot. But anyway, moving on, let's move on to the back. Made my little cut in the carpet, so I'm going to just slide this through. Hopefully it will fit through there, yeah. Slide that over. Oh, oh yeah. Oh god. Right, I'm in. Let's move myself. Sorry if you can't see my fat head in the way. I will show you what I've done in a minute. So I got the GoPro so I can show you properly. Made the little slits in the carpet. I will tidy this up in a minute. As you can see, we've got plenty of clearance. Is that bowing? It looks bowed on the GoPro, but it's not. Yeah, we've got plenty of clearance on the battery, which I'm super stoked about. Then you can see in here that she's on our strut tower there. And over here, I just need to tighten the nuts down, which I'll do right now. A little bit of wiggling. Went in smoothly. Nice. Oh yeah. She's nice and sturdy. Right, I'm just going to fiddle around with these carpets and I'll show you the end result in a second. And there she is. I did go get a bit far with these cuts, but and then I had to just make a little cut around as neat as I can. Again, this side came out a little bit better, but again I did cut a bit deep. But it's not terrible. It looks fairly untouched, but I need to give her a hoover out. I need to make another section for the false floor because it's not sitting very well, so I need to do something with that. But again, I don't really put much stuff in here in the back anyway. Again, I need to, obviously pasture off's not on, but all the seats are back, strut bars in, nice and solid, she ain't going anywhere. And again, this one didn't take, it took a little bit longer than the front because obviously you've got to piss around the carpet and it's not as much access and you have to wiggle it in and etc, but not terrible either way. So, and then the front one was all good as well, so happy with that. Nice little, I don't know if you can feel the difference. I'm going to take it for a drive now. Let me show you, give you a quick shed update for those who are interested. We've got all of our beams in. So I'm hoping over the weekend I've got some 8x4 boards to lay on, and then we've got lots of noggins to do and all that fun stuff, but the majority of them are in. Again, there's some messing about to do on this end one and the front one. None of this is level and it's just bodge it till it works. I did start painting the wall because I wanted to paint all the walls white, and then I started it and then realised how much I hated life. Just in front of me I've got some new wheels for the compact. Now if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen them already, but if you don't, go follow me on Instagram right now. I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, they're spicy, basic, but I think they'll look really nice on the compact. So probably the next video on the compact we'll be fitting them, because I've just put brand new tyres on these wheels, so I will swap these tyres over to the new wheels and then get them fitted. Shall I just show you? I think I'm just going to show you. Okay, I'll show you. Here they are. So I don't know what they are. It was funny, they came off an X3 at work and I saw them with this nice dish on them and I'm like, they have to go on the compact. So I bought these and they had 235, I don't know, stupid massive tyres on them. So I took the tyres off. 17s. I don't know what start. They have the number stamped in them, but these they haven't some stamped. But they're really good nick. They're not staggered. They're the same width all the way around. So these are 8Js. I think they're the same as them. I can't remember what those are. I think they might be 7.5. Thinking about it, but the tyres should go straight on. So yeah, these are the wheels. If you know what they are, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think, if they will look good on the compact or not. I'm excited to get these on because I think they'll look really nice. The compact will look really nice with some dish on it. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? My fuel gauge has just gone all weird. Fuel gauge is like spazzing right out. Look at this. Oh, it's just gone back to where it was. It was just went to full. And look. Look, what's that all about? Why is it? Look, why is it doing that? How weird. If you know what that is, let me know, because I do not. That's weird. It's only just started doing that. I've never seen it do that before. Anywho, that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Just a quick refresh. We did the front and rear strut braces. They're born to drift, really well made. They fit super nice. If you're interested in getting them, I'll leave a link in the description below. Like I said, you'll have to, if you're getting this for a normal E36 like coupe, or a coupe, a touring, or a saloon, then they have different options, because the only on the rear, the rear is specially made for the compact, something to do with the width and whatnot. And then obviously you need to make sure that you've got the right engine size. If you've obviously got a 4-cylinder still in your E36, then you'll need to get a 4-cylinder one. If you've got a 6-cylinder, you get a 6-cylinder one. But anywho, that has been the E36 strut braces. My fuel gauge is still doing that weird thing, so I don't know what that's all about. I'm just letting the car warm up before I make my void and journey home. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, and as always, hit that subscribe button if you already haven't, so you keep up to date with all the builds and what's going on the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers and gone. Bye.
And I've been counting down